What up, everyone? What up, everyone? First off, I do want to say sorry for not doing an episode last week. I actually did the episode, but due to myself kind of redecorating my apartment, I was unable to get it online. I don't know if I'm going to put it online, or if I'm going to wait a couple of weeks and kind of make it like the Lost episode, or maybe put everything on a DVD for sale and put it on there for special features. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Anyways, as for my whole thing of nerdom, I did finish season 1 of Battlestar Galactica. The review of the first season will be posted here on my blog, not my video blog, but my blog in general. I don't want to discuss it here because of spoilers, and mostly because it's going to be insanely long and it's going to be well more than 5 minutes. I actually have started Season 2.0 of Battlestar Galactica, but I'm not going to talk anything about it, mostly because I haven't finished it, and apparently from what Netflix is telling me, it gets a little funky with the whole 2.0, 2.5, 2.75, 2.35 divided by the square root of pi, you know, and it gets kind of funky somewhere in there, so I'm going to wait until I probably start Season 3 or 3.0 or whatever the hell Netflix calls it before I do any type of review. I also have copies of Star Wars The Clone Wars Seasons 1 and 2. I do have a copy of those, but I have yet to watch them, mostly because right now I'm dedicating my nerdom straight to Battlestar Galactica, and I'm going to go ahead and try and finish off the series, if not finish another couple of seasons before I end up watching Star Wars The Clone Wars. So for clarity's sake, this month is mostly dedicated to A, recuperating from some of the shows I've missed, and B, finishing Battlestar Galactica. As for music, I'm still working on the inevitable side solo project using my iPod instruments, so don't worry about that. But right now, everything is kind of at a halt right now in terms of all the other projects because I have the inevitable big thing that I'm doing for my fraternity's music concert, in which me and a couple of my brothers, we're all going to do a rendition of Overture 1928 by Dream Theater. If you guys have not heard it, you definitely need to go check it out. I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. It's an amazing piece of rock, mental, prog, whatever you want to call it. Dream Theater, what I mostly call is fusion metal. So if you guys know anything about fusion, you probably understand why I'm calling it fusion metal and not progressive metal. Due to FCC and YouTube violations, though, whenever I get a chance to play it and record it, I probably will not put it on YouTube, again, for legality reasons, and I really don't want to have that scorned all over me again. But I'll put it on my blog, I'll put it on Facebook, so you all can go check it out. But as for the actual date that it's going to be performed, I don't know yet, so I will have to get back to you. And finally, let me go ahead and talk about MTAC. With it being about 2 months away now, I'm kind of iffy about it, because A, I have yet to get a hotel room, B, I have yet to get a costume, and C, I have yet to pay for the whole damn thing. So I'm hoping that at some point I'll be able to get the funds for it, and I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to figure out what type of costume I'm doing for the Sailor Moon group, or even if I'm going in the first place. It's about 95% sure that I'm going to go, but there's still the inevitable chance of buying a hotel room for a couple of days and paying for everything, because it's going to be a lot of money, and I don't know if I can afford it right now. So all those going to MTAC, if you guys could leave responses below if you have an extra place for me to stay, if you guys know of any cheap hotels near the venue, anything along that would be excellent. And I have yet to find my Moroku costume. I don't know exactly where it went off to. It's currently MIA. I found the staff that I have, and I haven't yet to find the costume or anything along those lines, so who knows where that is. That will do it all for this week. I have a lot I gotta do in terms of continuing to redecorate my apartment and reorganizing it. So probably this whole month's gonna be full of real quick little blurbs, and more stuff is available on my blog. So all the links that I usually post on here are available all over the wall, the border, all available on this nice little thing, including the Twitter account, my friends' other vlogs, my blog account, and all that's going to be available all on here. So I hope you all have a fantabulous week. I will hopefully see you next week, possibly with a new layout, and maybe a chance to actually see what all is going on inside my apartment. Peace.